jeez. That was a weird one. Well, that one was way too long to even tell you about. Jeez. I don't even know what to say. That one was so long. I feel like I just spent like 2 years somewhere else. It was weird. It was like some like Ohio pile. Well, no, not even. It was like some weird like lake looking. Yeah, I'm still in bed. It was like some weird lake looking area, and it was like really green grass, and then there's areas where there wasn't. It was like autumn in one area, summer in one area, and winter in another. It was weird. And again, it was like a school, except we were a good bit younger this time. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Jeez. I just woke up. How did I not remember? It was like some kind of like weird like magic school. And for some reason I was having a lot of fun. Like a lot of fun. It was like, it's so dark. Obviously. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, I need to sit up. Okay, I'm upwards. But I was like, Jesus. I was like, okay, so, I don't know, but that was like a super fun dream, even though some of it was really terrible. Oh shit, I'm remembering the first parts of it. It was really terrible at some points, like really bad, because like I've been worried about my poor kitty cat, and you know, because he hurt his leg. So like whenever like something happens to my cat, I have dreams about with my cat in it. And I remember the first dream I had now. It was like, this is going to be so long. I'm going to try and just pull out little pieces from it because these were so long. Like, I might as well just write you a book. And I was like, sorry. I literally did just wake up. But I was like, so, I don't know where I was at. The first dream wasn't the magic school thing. It was like a grocery store. And so I was in like this weird, like, but it was still like a magic grocery store. I don't know why. But I had the ability to do like weird magic stuff, like transfer like souls into other things, you know? But I oftentimes did it by accident. And I had these, like, I liked collecting these things at the grocery store that were like chocolate, like animals. Like, you know how like at Easter you get like a chocolate rabbit? Well, they had like, I had a platypus, a cat, which is just like my leopard cat, a skunk, and a platypus. I remember I loved touching him. He was so cool. Like, he was so fun to touch. Or she, I guess, because I think the males are poisonous, or they can stab you with their barbs. But, platypus, a skunk, a cat. What was the last one? There was another one. I know there was. I'm pretty sure there was 4. Shit, I really forget. If I remember, I'll throw it in there. But, so, I found this out by accident. I was like, man, I wish, like, these things were, like, alive and were, like, little, like, baby animals, because who wouldn't love to have a pet baby platypus and a pet baby leopard cat and a pet baby skunk, you know? And then they were, and all of a sudden I like knew them. I was like, I can do magic. Just all of a sudden, I was just fine with it, I guess. Because it wasn't like a big deal, I guess. Trying to remember. But so the problem was I was stuck for some odd reason in this grocery store, and I didn't have a I don't know if there just like wasn't a door. I don't know why. I was stuck in there, okay? And the one night I remember I had to protect these little animals, okay? Like, because not only were they babies, but they were like half chocolate still. I don't really quite understand this part of it. I'm just trying to remember what I remember, okay? And it's like, because I remember throughout the dream, I was in different areas of the store with putting them in my pockets and like playing with them, trying to find little cages so they could, like, if I had to go do something, they could, you know, chill. And they weren't, I don't know, they were just, I knew something was sensitive about them. And maybe this dream was telling me I was like delusional, because at the end, it looked just like a giant eagle, honestly. It looked like my local giant eagle. But I knew like the workers, and one of them I think was actually someone that passed away, but I'm not gonna put that on them because like something really horrible happened with like my animals. Well, the first thing that happened was I knew they were delicate because the little leopard kitty, which is supposed to be my kitty, something just, he was in just like a cage, and someone just like bumped it, and he like, it's like his whole, half of his side like got torn off, and it was just awful. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do, because I was like, what do I do? Put chocolate on it? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I didn't know what to do, because he was half chocolate and half alive. It's like his outside was chocolate, but not really. I don't know. It made no sense. But like the inside was normal. It was so odd. It switched back and forth. I think that's what it was, because when I looked at it, to me, their insides were probably chocolate, but they looked like they weren't. But to everyone else, it probably looked the opposite, I think, because the big thing at the end of that dream was that I got to leave the store for a day, and I did, and I didn't know where I was going, so I left them in, like, behind my little, like, checkout counter thing. I never actually checked anybody out or did any actual store stuff. I just ran around, kind of, and don't remember much, but I left them behind the counter in a little box, and I came back, and I walked in the store, and I instantly knew something was wrong, and I ran, and I saw all over my checkout thing, like on the line, it was just like guts, you know? And I was just like, oh my god, no, what happened? Like somebody squished them, you know? And then I find out that somebody ate them. Like, they saw the outside was chocolate. I don't know. It's so messed up. And then I was like, oh, they must have realized halfway through that they weren't chocolate. How do you realize halfway through? Like, oh my god, it was so bad. Oh my god, that was just not a good dream. But at least I got to go to another dream after that and forgot that horrible shit until right now. So, thanks for the reminder. I'm doing this to myself though, so I don't know. But then the next dream was the weird magic school dream, swear, I told you wouldn't see the top of my head, but yeah, it's like blonde. So don't worry, I'm gonna figure something out. If I put blue over this right now, it'll turn purple, so I have to deal with it. But anyway, I was like, okay, so I'm in this magic school, and I had a best friend, and I was like very protective and jealous, and like semi like bisexual. I swear. And I was like, I didn't want her like dating other men, and I just wanted her to be my friend, you know? I was like, stop trying to date people, like, we're like magical and shit, like, let's go have some fun. You know? And there was a lot of fun stuff we did, and like she kept trying to date people, and I was like, stop it, like, jeez. And then I remember that they found out because I was like some orphan kid. And then like they found out that like I was like some kind of like stupid, because I was like better at doing magic than everyone else for some reason. And like I could do like things like nobody else could do, like I don't know. My funnest thing was just sliding on the floor. Like it was like just like levitating a little bit and sliding around like I was like on like a ski trip, you know? So like everything I did, I would just like slide, and people hated it because I would just be like just super fast, and everyone just fucking hated it because they were like, why can't I be fast? I don't know. And but I also, because I was so fast, I was in charge of getting the ingredients, you'd say, for potions, and which is why I was allowed to go outside, solely me, and go into the wilderness, which the woods, it was kind of like Harry Potter, like the woods, like you're not supposed to go in them because there's like bad things, I guess. I don't know. I never saw anything bad. I heard crazy things. I had weird feelings, like, you know, heard weird noises, whatever. But I was just so fast, like nobody was gonna really, I don't know. But my job, there was goats and sheep. Like there was little like white goats with like tiny little horns, and sheep, and rabbits. And my job was to go out and catch them, but I refused to kill them myself. So a teacher would normally accompany me, and I would, because I guess I must have had some kind of super strength too, because I did actually kill one myself by accident, because I was like trying to chase it so much that I like, I don't know, I jerked it to the side and it died, and I felt really, really bad. And but a teacher usually came with me, and I would chase it and catch it, and then the teacher would have to like catch up to me and like break its neck. It was really odd. I don't know why. But anyway, so I knew all these cool places to go. There was like in the summary land, because like I said, there's 3 lands. There was like a little summary area, autumn type area, which was like a road that the school bus would drive down whenever we went on trips. So, but going between summer and winter was autumn, I guess, obviously. But they is that even true? Yeah, that's true. That's true, right? Yeah, that's true. But yeah, so they were like going so it was more like the autumn area was more like a road and a forest. The summer area was more like how you'd imagine like a park to be, that had like a big giant like lake in it with a stream, and like I like to jump off the tall rocks into the lake water, although there was a terrifying lake monster. But I don't know, I was just fast, and I was like, he's not gonna get me. And apparently I could also turn invisible, at least underwater, I don't know. But so I wasn't scared of the lake monster because it never saw me. It was weird. It was a weird looking lake monster. It was like a long like boa constrictor type thing, like anaconda, you know, with like this weird alligator head. I don't know. And like legs that were like really far apart. And then a flat tail, like, you know, crocodiles have. But anyway, so and then the winter area is where I would get like these like that's where the goats were. The sheep were usually in the summer, and the autumn area I never like was really allowed to go in. So there wasn't really like anything in there except I guess like supposedly like wolves and stuff like that, but a student wasn't allowed to get them. And so uh in the bus, I remember the bus driving through the autumn area to get to the winter area, and and then uh and then what is that from? And then I forget. But and then the snowy area. But I do remember like a weird stadium on the water. It wasn't in the water with the lake monster, it was like a marsh. And there must have been some weird game we played on like water skis. Like, you know how in Harry Potter there was like Quidditch or whatever? But we played like some weird game on water skis. I don't know. It must have been the people who could like glide like me, but they were like, I don't know, either in like the college or something. I have no idea. I can't remember who they were. They weren't with us in the school, I know that much. But so anyway, like I said, I was an orphan and I could do all these weird things, and so obviously they were like, "Oh, you're like some kind of like wizard or royalty shit." And I was like, "Oh, okay. It doesn't really change anything. I still don't have parents, and I still don't still doing what I'm doing out here, so whatever." And because it didn't really change like a damn thing, except for some reason I got a weird butler guy to serve me at all times. So that was nice. Because surprisingly, for a lot of it, I was like, I would randomly be naked. I don't know why. This is so weird. I've never had this in a dream. Okay, but I was like, I would be like, and nobody cared. I didn't care, for one thing. The guy semi cared, like the butler guy was like my age, you know? And this is so funny. He looked like freaking like Gordo from like Lizzie McGuire. I can't believe I remember that. I must have just heard that somewhere. I think I did. I was watching a video. I was watching a YouTube video and I heard that name. That's why he was in my dream. But it was basically that dude. And but like semi grown up ish. I don't know. And so a lot of times I'd be like doing stuff and like my clothes would just like randomly like rip off. I don't know. So so messed up. But that's what it was. I'm not gonna lie. But a lot of the times it would just be like my top or something, and I didn't even care. I was just like, you know, like, and everyone was just so used to me being naked most of the time that no one gave a shit. Like, they were just like, damn, she's just naked like all the time. Like, it just happens so much. Like, it's, you know, like once you see it, you know, maybe like 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you know, it doesn't get that interesting anymore. So maybe it's just me. No. I mean, it definitely does get interesting. I'm not going to talk about that. But, anyway, so like this dude would like try and like every time that would happen, like I'd be like doing something and like I'd be trying to go real fast or whatever and like just do a trick and like my shirt would get caught on like a doorknob and get ripped off of me and apparently not kill me in the process. And I guess I never wore a bra, I don't know. But and this dude would just randomly like have a robe at all times because I was just always naked. Can't. He really did. He would just, I don't know where he got it from either because he'd just be like, I just, like I said, I'd just be like doing a trick. And then my shirt would get ripped off of me and then I'd just be like, ta-da! No shirt on. And he'd just be like, and I'd be like, what? And he'd just be like, here. He'd just like hold out the robe and I'd just be like, oh, I guess it is a little breezy in here. and put the robe on. Like, I swear to God. So weird. But, anyway, so I had this girlfriend, and I was like, didn't want her to find a boyfriend, you know? She was probably sick of me because I was acting up. So maybe that's why she was always trying to find a boyfriend, because she was like, Jesus, like, you're always naked in front of the boys. Like, just stop with your foolishness. Oh God. That's probably why. Like, any real person would never, even though, like, I was so obviously like, just hang out with me. You don't need to hang out with boys, you know? Just ignore my butler that is always with me, who is a boy. But, so I never really talked to him, which I kind of felt bad about. But I would talk to him sometimes. But I was like, I don't need a person following me around. I didn't want it. I was like, really about being. I was really like a kid again. Like, damn. And God. And so this girl was like, I don't know, same age as me, and she kept getting together with this one guy. So I kept resetting the day, and I was like, I'm tired of this shit. Like, how do I not get her to get with this guy? Like, I reset the day, and I'm like, she's still with him by the end of the day. And I would keep trying to find ways. I can't go through them all because that would just take so long. I remember maybe 4 or 5 of them. I'll probably keep remembering them though, so I'm gonna not try to remember. But I would keep trying ways to get her to not date this guy. Oh, that was my coffee pot. I thought like my cat was like coughing. I don't know. But so she was like, well, my ears are really playing tricks on me. Sorry about that. But so she was like, the end of every day, dating this guy, and she'd always announce it to me. And I'd just be like, yeah, I know, great, good for you. And then he would follow us around the next day, so I'd just be like, fuck this, reset. And like, I got tired of it, and so I would, what's the first couple of things I would try to do, uh, like, to get to her, I mean, I'm not talking about to get her to not be with the guy. Like, because I wasn't, like, blatantly open about anything. Why am I forgetting now? That weird noise made me forget everything. Like, that was weird. It's like something like an angel just came up and, like, smacked me in the head and was like, shut up. Like, or a ghost or something. I think that just happened because I really do think it just happened. I forgot like everything I was thinking. Oh my God. Why'd you do that? I know I'm loud and my subconscious is loud, but I'm sorry, okay? I just wanted to finish I was almost done. Now I'm gonna sit here for longer. You know what? Sorry. But anyway, I was like, okay, where was I at? Jesus, stupid ghost or whatever it was smacking me. I don't know what happened. It was like all of a sudden I had like tinnitus and amnesia. But, so the girl, damn it, this is gonna be bad. I forget most of it all of a sudden. That's so weird. That really is. I know there was like some kind of juice like she really liked, and I would always be like, yeah, let's go get this juice, you know? And she'd be like all about it every time, obviously. That'd be like if someone came up to me and was like, let's go get some chocolate milk. I'd be like, oh my God, okay, I don't know who you are, but yeah, we're going. And so I was like, always getting this juice for her and trying to get her to go places with me, showing off to her, like, she wasn't allowed to go places like I was because, like I said, like, I guess other people weren't as powerful as I was or whatever at that age, I don't know. And so, I would try to get her to, like, sneak off with me to these places because I was allowed to, like, ditch classes a lot. And she wouldn't do it ever. And then I remember, oh my God, when did this happen? Someone just must have, I just remember another part of a weird dream. This is crazy. Too many dreams last night. So many dreams. I don't even think this is connected. I just remember having a big house all of a sudden. And there was like a family. And I was like, you can sleep in. I found them outside. And I was like, you can sleep in my living room. I had no heaters in my living room. I don't know why. And I was in my bedroom asleep. And I woke up. And this entire family I didn't know was asleep on my floor. And I was like, why are you in my room? And they were like, hey, it was cold out there. There's no heat. And it's wintertime. And I was like, oh, sorry. But still, get the fuck out of my room. Like, and, you know, because waking up to strangers, like, is weird, I guess. But then I remember, like, they left, and I was washing their sheets, and for some reason, I think one of them, like, one of the people in that one, like, switched over. There was more going on with that dream, because I remember TV static constantly happening. There was something weird with that dream. It must have been something about, like, ghost or something. Maybe the family was dead. I don't know. I don't really remember. But one of them crossed over into the dream I was talking about. That's why I remember that dream. Because I was in a bathroom yet again. Because I am in every dream in a bathroom. I don't know why. Like I said yesterday. I do know why. Because I wake up in the middle of the night and I really have to pee. And I'm like, wow, I'm having this interesting ass dream. If I get up and I go turn on a light, there's no way I'm gonna, like, have that dream again. So I'm just gonna, like, sit here really bad, like, hurting because I have to pee so bad, and just try and fall back asleep. And yes, you can. You can do it if you have to. Okay? I look like a crazy person. But you can do it. But then you'll most likely just dream. Somewhere in your dream will be a bathroom. And if you don't have, like, the sheer willpower as me, you will probably piss your bed. I've never done that, but, you know, I imagine if, like, you have, like, a weaker bladder or something, you will probably piss your bed. Because I, like, seriously, I like, go to the bathroom in the dream. Like, go in a stall. A bathroom appeared in the school. I went in the stall, peed, okay, in the dream. Willpower. I'm number 1 in willpower right now. I guess. But if you can do all that in a dream, I guess that's okay. But, anyway. And then when I was done in the stall, I kept hearing, like, this weird and I was like, this bathroom is scary. And but yeah, I really did. But then I was so scared, and I, like, you know, stuck my little feet up on the toilet and, like, crouched to look over the stall, and I was like, this is gonna be so bad. I was like, it's either gonna be a horrible, horrible thing because of the dreams I've just had, and I'm in a magic school, and, like, isn't there always, like, a ghost in the damn bathroom? But it was, well, it could have still been a ghost, because, like I said, that family might have been dead. And, it was one of them. It was, like, this blonde girl, and she was, like, just crying. I was like, why are you crying? And she was just, like, sitting on the ground, you know, in the stall. I could have probably seen her from my stall. the way she was sitting on the ground. I don't know. But I was like, stop crying. Like, it's okay. Let's leave the bathroom, you know? And I don't know where she went. As soon as we went out of the bathroom, I don't remember her at all. So she was probably a ghost. But that's just about all I can remember right now. Which is probably good because it's been 30 minutes. That's insane. And if I would have went through some of the other scenes, Jesus, it would have been a long one. And I know it's dark. My phone screen, I always leave at like 15% like brightness, so maybe I just look dark to myself. Like, I can't really see myself, but maybe you can see me a lot better. Like if I turn my phone screen brightness